Howdy, everybody. It is another week. It is a new patch. We have a brand new champion, Hecarim. He is finally here. Uh, I never made up my mind whether I'm going to buy the battle pass or not. I'll get his relic, I think, instead of the pass this month. Because I already have plenty of Shadow Isle stuff. Yeah, I mean, this is just shards. I'll be okay without shards. Gold Star Vessel from the region. Shadow Isles, Nova, gemstones. I don't need those. They're both random regions. Yeah, okay. Alright. Anyways, that. Yes, that is his one. Okay. Alright. Hecarim is here. He is brand new to the Path of Champions. We're going to give some of our first impressions of him and see how it works out. Shot. I wonder who I get. Alright. It's a 1 in 70 or so chance of being useful. So if I open up 100, I might get him one twice. Wow, who would have thought? Alright. Okay. So, we are going to cover Ambessa and Warwick another week. And right before we get to Hecarim, I am going to quickly talk about the Living Legend Challenge and what I've done off stream. So let's go ahead and quickly swap over to that. Should work, hopefully. Yes. All right. I did roll Samira last week. So off stream, I did do some Samira games. I did one against Lysandra and once against Swain. Not Swain. Nagakaboros, I think. No, it was Swain. So Samira surprisingly did pretty good into this encounter. Having Phalanx is massive for her. The part that did suck was I mostly had powers to just play more cards, which is normally good for Samira, but bad against Lysandra. And Lysandra had I Am Inevitable, so that was quite a fun run, but we worked our way through it. Kind of showed it here. I had a really good all-out, giving an extra unit and draw a champion. This draw a champion means against everything except Samira. This is kind of an infinite because I'll draw so many Samiras. I had Shen as my support, and that was good. As for Swain, I did forget to take a picture, unfortunately. But basically, it was kind of the annoying stuff. As usual with Swain, unless you're really well acquainted with the adventure, you might lose your revive earlier into the around the third battle before you can get enough healing. And so I just run and used my revive there and made it all the way through after that. Samira, doesn't quite like getting pinged all the time, but that's fair. So, Hecarim is here. He is brand new to Path of Champions. He has a full constellation and his own signature epic relic. We're going to be going through all of that, but first, let's look at the champion levels and see what we get here. Ceaseless Entry gains a pickaxe, so he becomes a 4-1. Iron Harbinger gains speed wrap, so it's quick attack. Makes sense. Lets you kind of take advantage of that +1/+0 that you're getting from ephemeral allies attacking. Oblivious Islander gets Bounty Board. This lets you summon it to get its benefit and then still use him as a blocker. Love it. This is a really subtle thing they're doing in a lot of decks, though, but it is nice, so I am glad to see it. Crumble has Mana Potion. That's really nice, because in his Constellation, he'll have a busted stopwatch to go to fast speed, so having it for 3 mana, that's even better. That means Sorcery becomes an option, and that'll be really nice into something like Zoe. Glimpse Beyond has Oracle Lens. This is nice if you have the combination of Predict and Draw. Saw a little bit of this with Spirit Blossom Ari, so that's really nice to see that too. It'll be nice to help you kind of really get that card. Soul Shepherd has Studded Leather, a standard thing. Crumble has Summoning Beacon. Wow, so it's got 2 items. Very nice. And 3 mana, not poor, but still nice. Iron Harbinger has Shadow Totem. This is an ephemeral ally. I figured at least one of his cards would get ephemeral allies, so it's good to see that it did happen. Bark Beast has Coral Crush Gauntlets. This just makes it a 2-1 in Brash, and then it can become a 4-3. Okay. And finally, it is Commovoran Soldier has Chain Vest. Okay. In the patch notes, they had Commovoran Soldier as the name and Commovoran Dragon as the picture. So which one is it? It's the Commovoran Soldier, which is great. So now there are, at the end, once you have all 30 levels, this will make a ephemeral ally. This makes an ephemeral ally by default. This makes another card in your deck. So we got some options here. Nice. Let's go ahead and put this on while we're here. Let's take a look at that constellation. All right. So we have our first 3 stars. I'm right. Yep. First 3 stars makes sense. You always see a straight line and you're like, it's there. All right. Now it looks like it branches. These don't connect, right? They do not connect. So you have a branching path here. This is the 4-star. Okay. So all this is locked behind the 4-star. So the support champion's having a shadow totem. The 6-star Vampiric Scepter on all Shadow Isles followers, and Spectral Riders having Miraculous Melody. This will be really nice to help your unit get strong, because you can summon these every turn. Now, it does appear that after you get the 4-star, you can go straight to anything in the constellation here. That is nice for flexibility. It was always nice to kind of have a pick your own battle. If I were to pick right now, I would probably pick this Melody just to get Hallowed on it. But I'm greedy. Another good choice would be this one. I think the Vampiric Scepter is the last one to get this. Now, the 6-star's up here, which means Monoflow's, yeah, right there. 8 regen, beautiful. Monoflow, yes. This is the first gemstone upgrade. Crumble has busted stopwatch. This is what makes it fast speed. Alright, and then 100% XP and regen. Okay, so regen is immediately accessible. That's something very nice. Not that Shadow Isles needs more regen. A lot of their champions have regen for other Shadow Isles champs, but it's still nice to have, and it's probably the most accessible it's ever been because you just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, and there's not even a single star crystal barrier for this. You can just get this straight. Okay. It's not bad at all. So if you're looking for it, it's not bad to get it through here. You have to get the 4-star to get the 6-star, which is a little unfortunate because it doesn't feel like they're the most related, but beggars can't be choosers. The 5-star is not tied behind that though, which is nice. Let's go ahead and get our first 2 stars here. Alright, and we will go ahead and go through a Nautilus adventure, as is tradition. Get ourselves a few levels. I don't think we're going to do nightmares. Here. Titan of the Depths. Alright, let's give this a shot and see. So his deck is all about attacking with units. That should be no surprise to anybody. But, yeah, you know, just in case. Okay, Inheritance feels like an awesome power for anyone ephemeral. But is it good for the first time playing through? Because this is going to be crazy good. Like, I'm wondering if I should just pick Haunted Hollow just so I can get a rough idea of what the upgraded constellation is without being crazy. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Inheritance is great, though. Definitely look into that. Okay. Hecarim does cost 5. He's pretty expensive. We'll see if we're going to be able to afford him in these battles. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. We're not going to have high kill pressure early, so... Let's see... I can make you ephemeral and cost 1 less.
Well, it was fresh.
Okay. Make him ephemeral and cost 1 less. There we go.
It's all in the wrist, see?
Okay.
Man overboard.
Okay, we got a nice amount of colors stacked up. Let's see if we can keep
Where to trust?
having 35 health at level 0. Dang, that's fun.
As Commander Hickory
Okay, let's go ahead and do the Onslaught of Shadows, get our 2 Spectral Riders. And the Bark Beast. And the other Iron Harbinger. We'll attack with these 2 first so that the Bark Beast has a chance to get his +2/+2. Nice. Right. Man, 1 HP. Makes you feel like I probably messed up somewhere along the way and it didn't have. Let's go ahead and kill the Bark Beast to kill the beast below. That will not feel bad at all. Alright, and we just end the game. I'm not going to let them have a chance to do anything. Bam, bam. Nice. Hey, nice. Alrighty, let's move along through here. We get our first unit here. Herring Return feels very thematically correct. In fact, is that literally Hecarim? No, it's not literally. But this feels like a thematic choice, so I'm gonna pick it. I probably want Shadow Isles as my support champion region, if possible, but I only have 4 rerolls, so I'm only gonna spend. Yep, alright. Warwick, Bunny, he just got his new items. I'm probably gonna pick Jax just for the power. We're in a low star adventure, Jax is okay for those. Gives some cheap units, good for a level 1 character. Alrighty. Let's see, we got Soul Shepherd, Piltover, Castaway, Crumble. We're gonna keep Crumble. Look at these 2. Okay, there's Jax. Awesome. I think this is good to have a little bit of power here. Oh, they're not even gonna do anything. Okay, attack. Sometimes I wonder if I should be playing this. Maybe that's more of a 3-star problem. Fire Earth cannot block, so there's no point in that. Go ahead and give him that.
Just me, or did it get a lot scarier in here?
Huh? No, Jax. I'm on your side. Don't worry.
Alright, let's play the Onslaught of Shadows, get our units. And I guess Fire Earth as well, because she's ephemeral too.
Just me, or did it get a lot scarier in here?
And an Iron Harbinger to get a lot of value.
Don't worry.
No point in attacking with Scout, even though I could. There's no point. Oh, wait, no, there is! No. There is, because I get +1 on her. Then I could get a second +1. And the Hallowed is active. Okay. Yeah!
Takers.
So do only attacking units get it right now? Oh, it's only attacking ephemeral allies? Ooh. Once again with this 1 HP, makes me wonder if I've messed up the order. Oh well. Alright. We can go ahead and kill their Elnook. You can kill that, why not? Trouble's such a fun card. Alright, now I can't just attack here, but I feel like they have a chance at having Frostbite. So I'm gonna summon 2 units first.
The trap is set.
Okay. Yeah, that should be enough. They probably don't have 2 Frostbites.
Over there.
Yeah, see, there's one. I was right. I was right to think not to. Alright. I'm definitely not seeing much value out of my Constellation so far, though. Like, I feel like I'm getting... Okay, my 1-star is not really coming into play. My 2-star is feeling great. Mark of the Isles gives an ally ephemeral. That's really useful. And it gives them an item. So, yes. Sure. Alright. 3 Unleashed Spirits for 2 mana. It's going to be nice. Let's go ahead and buy 3 of those. Take a look here. Wounded Prey is fun. Might as well. Is there anything else? Vengeance is a little too expensive. Some of the rest of these are all too expensive. Oh, another shop. Reroll. Ephemeral allies have +1/+1. Bouncing blades, not worth it. I'm not going to spend rerolls here. And he draws spells. That's the reason I'm putting him in there, just to help thin out my deck. I do want to get champion items, so let's go that way. And some of the quote-unquote scary thing about this encounter is just that, you know, they're going to get slightly bigger units, and you don't want to give up your units. My units are ephemeral, so who cares? My units are going to die whether or not I do. Right. Let's go ahead and make you ephemeral.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
Yeah, I'll save you. One. Okay, wait, I can play all 3 of these cards. Nice.
The winter's claw strikes.
Okay, then we get that. Let's go with the Sandworn Amulet.
I'll take you all on.
And we played the Onslaught of Shadows to get 2 more. So we're in a good spot here. We're gonna really swing at their Nexus right now.
All in the wrist, see?
Having 5 is quite crazy. 5 ephemeral units. Alright. This is working. I might get a chance to play Hecarim if luck goes well or bad. We'll see. Let's go ahead and heal. I can't get it.
Does death follow me or peace?
I cannot stop it either way.
Hey, what's that?
So I might as well kill him in exchange for 2 cards and just lose 1 extra health. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Onslaught of Shadows, definitely want that. Art Beast. And the Ceaseless Sentry. We'll go ahead and give this a nice little swing. Let's see.
I'll take everything.
And it's the 3rd straight encounter in a row where they have had 1 HP left. At some point you have to wonder if it's my fault. Yeah, it's definitely my fault. Okay, let's see. You can go ahead and level up Hecarim. Okay. Now his power goes straight to the Nexus, which is actually kind of nice because it means now I just have that forever. So I'm not that upset about that. It's nice. Sometimes champions are very, if you don't play me, you don't win. And the 2 riders are still going to be nice, but it is nice that it didn't feel as bad. All right, let's go ahead and kill him. I got trample as well, so overwhelm. Trample over there. Nice. Well, we finally got to play Hecarim. We're 3 battles in. That's good. Now, 6 mana is not an unconquerable amount. If you get something like Power Rift and a Farsight Alteration, you can get a pretty cheap one. So, I'm not going to say that he's unplayable for sure. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Spell Shield Challenger. Let's try reroll. Okay, strike, draw 1 will have to do. I won't give him Challenger. Give him a taste of his 4-star. Hey, Jezikaru, thank you for the subscription. I not get a notification for that, and I will have to figure that out later. Which is, I do have subs. Yeah, I have subs and followers here. Very weird. Alright, definitely gonna heal as usual. Actually, it's 2 health. I could cut a card. I'm gonna be greedy. I don't need this Piltover Castaway. Let's get greedy.
Trust nothing but your strength.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, these are fine. This is a good starting hand, actually. I kind of got everything I need. Alright.
This land is ours.
I'm gonna play that. And I'm just gonna let them hit me. I'm going to make you feel dude. Having this mana discount is kind of nice, actually. I thought this would feel kind of useless, but having that 1 mana discount, getting able to cheat out 1s and 2s a lot cheaper is nice. Alright, let's go ahead. I just realized something's there. Can I hide you? Yes, I can. Cool. Alright. Sorry about that. Just removing some text from the screen. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a swing. Nice. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, they didn't block. That was a choice. And that. Okay. Suppose I agree to be excellent to each other. Howdy, Light. How are you tonight? Yes, we should be excellent to each other. It's nice to see you. How you been, man? Haven't heard from you in a bit. Let's see. Oh, golly, they're all overwhelmed. Okay. Might as well save some HP and get some extra cards. You're alive. Well, that's all we can really ask for, isn't it? I'll trade 1 HP in exchange for drawing another card. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Fire Breath out. Been working a lot mostly, been playing ranked and kind of just hanging. Good! Hanging is nice. Wait a second, you have 6 power. There's Hecarim too. There's a chance I can have enough power here. If I do that, you are 99 LP silver 1. Hey, dude, that's awesome. That's actually great. Because you're very close at this point. Oh, wow. Bam. They can't block me because I'm ephemeral. Or I'm elusive. That's great. You feel shafted? Well, that's okay. You could take that anger and give somebody else the shaft and the rank. Nice. Alright, so 20's down. Okay. We've got this. Hey, we're on tier 3 of the battle mass. Nice. Let's see. Give them the shaft of your spear, so you are a Pantheon player, yes? You've been playing so much Pantheon. I want to play Pantheon in this game, but they will they've been refusing to add him. I really want to see what they do with Pantheon. First time they summon it, let's Frostbite. Take it. Boros or the Abyssal Eye. Let's go with the Abyssal Eye. Now, I'm a little out of date when it comes to League standard modes. Is Pantheon a support, a jungler, a top, or a mid laner? Right? And all of them. You're looking forward to Fiora in Classic? Oh, is she gonna be in Classic with her old ult? Oh, no. Well, wait, Fiora's not gonna have her vitals, though. Because that got added in later. That's gonna be interesting if they don't add, they don't have vitals. It was a lot weaker without the vitals, I think. That was a lot of her value. Let's see. Barkbee, Shoal Stepper. Let's go Barkbee. Nice, I actually get to play more than 1 card. Okay.
Don't stand in my way.
Oh no, Jax! That's okay. We'll take as much of them as we can. They've already nerfed AP Tristana. Good. AP Tristana is a little nasty here. In that old mode. Yeah. Let's see. We can play our Onslaught of Shadows for free. There is no reason not to do it. It is even my attack meter. It's fine. Summon random followers if you must. They're running out of cards way faster than I am. Let's go ahead and give this guy Jax's weapon so that he can attack value. There we go.
Make it worth my while.
See. They've been doing you've been doing with a friend and playing mostly support. Pantheon is still top support, jungle mid, and AD carry if you're spear shot. Hey, that there is legitimate value in telling the opponent you don't know what I'm gonna be. Oh jeez, they got so many cards. Okay, well there goes my entire tactical advantage. But that's fine. Shoal Surfer will do.
The journey ahead is long.
It's a Sentry, we'll play that one as well. Alright. Oh, I can't play both Hecarim. Nice. I can play Hecarim and the Shadow Onslaught. Go. Okay. So these three, and then it's going to be 4-5, and this will make 6. Okay. Let's trample over all of them. Nice. Nay.
Not today.
Oh, he has Fearsome, so he can't do block. Well, they're about out of cards at this point. So we'll be fine.
I alone stand against the abyss.
Right. Well, I hope you managed to get Gold Light. I know that's something that's always very nice. There's no units in my hand to give that power to, so I should wait. We're gonna crumble the Ceaseless Sentry to draw a card and kill their. Alright. Very nice. We're gonna kill you. And draw 2. Now we can play cards. That's fine. Amanda's looking forward to Ionic Spark team out. Is Ionic Spark gonna be in this? I guess it could be.
Sure is dark, eh?
Oh, let's see. We're just gonna end the game before they have a chance to do anything. Go get him, Pony. Nice. So getting this tiny little taste of Hallowed is kind of nice. I'm seeing like I know Sekram had 19 power there. It won't be as high. He may be at like 11, 12. That's not going to be bad. 11, 12 could be very good in for slightly stronger adventures. The chance to guarantee draw a card is too good to pass up. Will the Ancients, Ionic Spark, Old Deathfire's Grass Stinger, Nash. Nice, okay. A very solid roster. I'll buy 1 Fireth. I don't think I need that quickly. Ooh, kill an ally to summon 2 ephemeral copies of it. Don't mind if I do. We're gonna make a fun little thing later. We'll do 1 reroll. Oh, I have Jax. This will work great. Okay. Shop or items. Ancient Mystic. Or Jaw Hunters. Let's go Jaw Hunters. Alrighty. Working our way through here. We don't need that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play that. And that we get our Bark Beast and our Shadow Swindler through. Now we have a whole bunch of ephemeral units. Throw the pot of pain at them.
Blood and guts, golden glory.
Hilarious. Alright. They've played most of their mana at this point. They're continuing to deck themselves out. It's fine. Nope.
Sans, take you.
Go with this. Okay.
The Reaper will return.
Not bad, not bad. Having Mark of the Isles is a nice little boost because I think once I get the 3-star power, that boost becomes everywhere. So I could theoretically have like a burst speed, give a unit, +2, plus a lot of power. So I am looking forward to the potential of that. I'm going to play Harrowing Return. Very nice. Now if they attack, they lose their unit.
Fell into him.
I could do this to kill the unit that I otherwise wouldn't have killed. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Right. Can I play Hecarim? Not yet. Dang. Let's just swarm the board, shall we? Hilarious. Alright. Good luck, I guess, to the enemy. Okay. Okay, do I have anything in my power that would let me kill them? No. Right. Well, my board is now very empty, but with the hallowed, it's going to be quite nice. 10 hallowed already. Which is kind of disgusting. No, man, you don't have the cards. Don't deck yourself out. Not yet. Oh my gosh, they're tossing their own cards. So many of them. Alright, Hecarim levels. We get that Nexus effect forever now.
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, double Onslaught of Shadows. That I shouldn't play, because he's already going to fill the board. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. And we're moving all the way up to the boss. Let's see how Nautilus handles all of this. Ooh, that's actually tempting. But I'm not going to have 8 mana, so we're not going to get that. Alright, I don't think any of these are good. Let's reroll or reroll. That's also, those are both pretty good. Double Harrowed Return, or a cheaper Soul Cleave, or even a 50-50 Mark of the Odds. These are all great. Let's go with cheaper Mark of the Odds, just because I like that combat trick here. We can cut another card. I'm probably going to cut Fireth. No, Fireth is an ephemeral unit. I'll cut the Black Spirit. It's just a little too expensive for what I'm looking to do with it here. But so far, as a 2-star power in a deck, Hecarim's not doing too bad. He's very aggressive. He summons a lot of cheap ephemeral units. If I had 1 extra mana, I could press that even further. So we may try that stream to see if we have to. Let's go ahead and make 3.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
And then we'll play the Shadow Swindler so we have him. And we'll play Fireth next turn. Let's see. Onslaught of Shadows. Get a nice wide board. Fireth with Fishawak. Nice. Go ahead, kill my unit. I can play the Haunted Relic and get 2 of the 3 spot filled. Okay. Alright, now we bum rush. And nobody has a board. Hilarious. going so deep. Oh, he's going so deep so quickly. Oh, and I'm ephemeral, so I'm just supercharging all this. Uh-oh. Also, I'd like to point out I have almost no cards, or, like, units. All I have are a bunch of Unleashed Spirits.
Vessel small but big, lacking courage.
Alright, we can save a little bit of our mana by doing that. Make it so that they are afraid to attack, but also we get now Hallowing. Get some power here. Go ahead and play that, get 3 more. Play the Iron Harbinger to benefit from all the ones I've just been playing. And I'm gonna give him Overwhelm. Oh, he's deep. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. That's good, that's good. Drago Hunters. It does mean they get a card for free, unfortunately. Now I can block this. Ouch. Okay, what can I do to save you? Nothing. So I might as well get value out of you. Poor little mana bar. Oh, my health. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. We'll just keep going. I don't want to play this on a turn I'm not attacking. So let's go through this. I got him. Help. Okay. How much Hallow do I have at this moment? 27. No, it doesn't. It's 14! What the heck? Okay. I mean, he's gonna start playing more sea monsters if I'm not careful. Let's go ahead and give Fish a whack to him. Really kind of consolidate power as much as possible.
Silence. Death comes.
Let's kill that unit. Okay, 25. Too short. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't heal and toss anymore. Interesting. No, he does heal, but he doesn't toss. Let's go ahead and kill my unit so that he doesn't get to do what he wants to do anymore. 19 hallowed, by the way. Oh, I'm in a little bit of danger. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I win. No, if I was smarter, I would have won sooner. Oh, no! I healed his Nexus too. And I didn't have to. Oh, man. Now things get annoying. Okay.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I should be okay to kill him all the same. Oh my gosh, I messed that up so badly. And I paid a lot of health as a consequence. I should just swing to win.
Do not fear death.
Yeah, we'll do that. Is he trying to save his Nexus? Oh, he stunned the wrong unit. That's fine. Nice. Okay. Bam. Alright. Okay, so that was our first try through Hecarim. This wasn't too bad. He summoned a lot of units. I didn't think he'd summon as many as he did, but he's summoning a decent chunk of them. Using the Hallowed power, that did feel pretty good. Getting that massive number on Hecarim at the end was awesome. And now we got a lot of levels. We should go to level like 13, I think. Okay. He's level 18. Oh, because Shadow Isles has a lot of benefits, right? But okay. Yeah, see, I have 4 bonus XPs for him here. Alright. Nice. So this will give us an opportunity to go ahead and progress. Now, that was his 2-star. Let's take a look at his 3-star here. Now, before it was just attacking ephemeral allies, but now it is ephemeral allies everywhere getting power. And I'm hoping this will be a decent one. So we're going to go with that. Let's go ahead and set our relics. The first thing we're going to do, as always with new champions, is try to get their Spirit Forge as soon as possible. And we're going to continue the trend of getting them some XP, so we're going to put on that Greater Consequence. Now we've gotten we got a lot of stuff actually. So we got the pickaxe, the speed wraps, the bounty board, the cheaper crumble, Oracle lens on predict, which is awesome. We got the summoning beacon on crumble, so we got some value at level up. This is gonna be nice. All right, let's go ahead and take a trip down Thresh Lane. Thresh and Hecarim, not on the best terms in the current lore. Hecarim, if I remember right, was a pretty loyal Viego follower, and Thresh stole his. We'll see how that translates into lore, if it will at all. Oh. Alright, Easy Prey, is that going to be valuable? They're not ephemeral. But it's not bad. I only got 4 rerolls, so I might as well try. This encounter here, a little bit dangerous. We're gonna try to get through it. As always, the Spiderling is scarier than some of the stuff after it. The Arachnoid Horror is really good at and they have the first attack token to kind of really rub it in. No, my husk!
Sure is
We still got some of the power of the husk. Let's go ahead and kill you. Already gone from 35 to 50 health as well, which is good. The Shadow Isles is kind of very... how do I phrase this? Actually, you know what? Here are your landmark. They're very well known for their tenacity and their hard time to die. Let's go ahead and play that Onslaught of Shadows. Now when I attack...
That's an egg.
Okay, it's just when ephemeral allies attack, so it's not per ally. They shouldn't get +2 here. Right, and they don't. But now all my ephemeral units forever have +1 power, which is nice. That is a big step up from the previous power, which is just this turn give attacking 1 +1. It wasn't that helpful. Cannot block this. I'm gonna go ahead and play Soul Shepherd.
The journey ahead is long.
Alright, now we can play both of these Harbingers, as well as the Spectral Riders, to buff them. I'm probably gonna get rid of the Bark Beast here. So let's do it. Now my board's pretty wide here, so I should get a couple hits in. Nice. And I got some health back, which is awesome, because I just lost, 10.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
Let's see. Kill that, and then accept that one of them's gonna hit. We're gonna kill him to get the bounty board value. Predict, so that now we get the Hecarim. I love predict and draw. That is such a nice little combination. I'm not gonna summon him. I thought about it, but then ultimately it turned out there's no real reason to do it. If I do it this way, the reason that I'm doing this is just so I can free up room for the 2 Spectral Riders, because I forgot to do something about that. I should have played a Onslaught of Shadows first, and then play, and I could replace whatever I want. But I had the mono against it. Alright, go ahead and maybe put an end to them. Let's see. I shouldn't have attacked with all these units. I should have let some of the Spectral Riders be just control. Yeah, just enough health to kill. Alright. Now, I do want to take a second to look at the regeneration value on Hecarim. I have not noticed it yet, but I would like to note that there is still like 18 regen coming his way in a bit once he finishes some more of his constellation and level ups. And he is already healing for 6. This is going to be nice healing. Because, yeah, with another 18, he's going to have 22 regen. Aatrox is funny. Not that good. This is probably the play. It's control spells, it's lifesteal unit, it's the cheapest, some of the cheaper units of 3. So this will definitely be the right choice here. Alright. Take a whack at the Stalking Wolf. Right. Alright. Let's go ahead and play... Yeah, I'll play the Oblivious Island. Why are you already... Oh, I had it in my hand, so I just got it for free. Nice. Let's go ahead and get 3 units, and deal 3 damage to their Nexus. Go ahead, kill him if you must. Yeah, oh, he has Tough and Reach in. They can't kill him if they wanted to. Hilarious. Okay. Oh, very nice. You have Overwhelmed, so there's no point in playing Glimpse Beyond just to kill my unit.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
I can kill you to draw. Oh, let's do that. Yeah, sure. Okay. Nice. To my enemy, it looks like I'm very weak. My board is about to be full of a bunch of ephemeral units. Okay. Alright, they permanently have +2 power now. So, Free Strike is going to be very nice on him, because you can use it to level and scale yourself up a lot faster. At least that's what I'm noticing. Let's go ahead and shackle him.
Mama told me to stay away from strangers.
He can play his shackles if he wants to play his card. And in that time, I can help shore up my defense a little bit. Nice. Hecarim is in play, so the game is over. Oh, my dolly. My poor little dolly. I'll kill you myself out of mercy, don't worry. You won't die today. Nice. Okay. Let's kill. Kill! I'm already missing this Hallowed, so I'm looking forward to getting it off of his constellation for sure. That is going to probably be my priority, is getting that. Seeing that last fight, and going to this fight where it's like I had 25 power in the final fight against Nautilus, and now I had 5, you know? Like, okay. Not that useful. Alright, let's go shopping. Hopefully we find something fun. Deathless. Oh. Okay, yeah, Trifarian Might's funny. Let's do it. That's going to be very interesting. I don't have a way to damage the Nexus, otherwise the box would actually be pretty cool for that price. I will spend a single reroll. And immediately regret it. Okay. Actually, this will be fun. Create an exact ephemeral copy of it in your hand. So I can get 2 copies, 1 ephemeral. We'll definitely do that. That will not be a problem. Scribe of Sorrows. That is unfortunate that I just spent all my money. But you know what? I can still get 1 or 2 extra mana. I think it's 2. Alright. Alrighty. They have the first turn, that's fine.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
Okay. They're gonna attack me now because they have Poro strength to do it. Touch my Nexus. Very scary. Okay. Only play 1 card. I think I'll play Starred Spirits. We'll deal 3 more to their Nexus. We'll go ahead and get that extra value. Nice. Okay. Their whole board dies. Not a problem. This isn't the Zoe adventure. They're not going to refill their board with Poros at the end of the turn. Thank God. Okay. Stalking Shadows. Go and bring you in. I have an ephemeral copy. That's nice. Go ahead and play the Iron Harbinger. No. Yes. Yes. Yeah. You don't have 5 power, right? Getting dizzy. I'll get over. Alright.
Accept your fate.
No, wait. I guess it's not +2, it's +1/+1 for these. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and summon our riders. We ride at dawn! Alright, Hammerborn Soldier also comes out. And now we can attack, which will give us extra attack stat for all my bullets. And wipe their whole board out. Even though I dealt no damage, I did basically finish their offense off. So, not the end of the world. They have no cards left. They get to play 1 card per round. So that was a good card. Yeah, we could do that. Not much point in playing these other things in the meantime. Alright. We've got our Hecarim on the board, we've got our Onslaught of Shadows, we can attack the full board here. We get enough power here to do what we do, which is mostly just a game. GG. The double Trifarian Might coming in clutch. I don't know if clutch is the right word, but coming in strong. Awesome. See, now my ephemeral units are starting to get a little punch to them. The previous thing, they were still not really getting higher than 5 power, but now I just saw 2 of them at 5 power, which is nice in comparison to what they were before, where they weren't stats. Oh my gosh, that Onslaught of Shadows is even cheaper now? Oh my gosh, yes! Grab of Shadows, let's go ahead and grab some temporary mana gems. As many as I can afford. I'm at full health, I have the luxury of cutting a card. I also have 5 now, which is great. They're actually all kind of decent cards. I want to keep that Dolly even. And that Darkness Bind, that Dark Binding, so what do I not have? It's the Soul Shepherd. It's too expensive for what it gives. let's go ahead and try Tryndamere out here. Okay. Oblivious Islander, Onslaught of Shadows, Iron Harbinger. It's a good start. Our Onslaught of Shadows is going to be free on turn 1, so that'll be nice. Let's see. Guess I could. I'll play Stirred Spirits.
They said I didn't have the spirit. Who goes there?
And then I'll skip because I don't want to use. I don't want to make him ephemeral. Go ahead and get some more Spectral Riders. And let's swing. Alright. Sorry about the yawning. Raising a baby is quite tiring, guys. Alright. Yeah, we'll just let it go. Alright. Let's go ahead and play the Iron Harbinger. Alright, Onslaught of Shadows comes in. We don't have enough for the Morgana, sadly. That's fine. Spend all your mana. That is a great choice. I definitely don't have much more to... There we go. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Work around this. Hi Zubin, how are you doing today? It's nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. Right. They both have overwhelm. Let's go with that. Let's go ahead and shackle you so that you can't do anything here. Let's see. Let's see. I didn't have any followers, so that card does nothing. What? Okay. I did not know it worked that way. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some health back with Morgana as well. And I'll make it very difficult for them. Gonna be able to block enough? No, they're not. Yes, they are. No, white. Okay. So, Zubin, are you a player? Do you have a favorite champion? Or are you just exploring for the levels?
Embrace this ephemeral triumph.
We're gonna enjoy this ephemeral triumph. Yes, this is the point of the new champion. It's not nice. Yes. Okay. Just watching. Cool. Well, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to come in, hang out. We're trying the new champion, Hecarim. Is this the new League card game? So, yeah, no. League made this card game in like 20, and initially, oh wow, that's gonna be great for me. Initially, this was a player versus player only game, and it was doing well. It was very generous with what they did, so they would give a lot of cards to players, and then it turns out they were giving so many cards that people weren't paying for content. And they basically realized that PvP wasn't even profitable. So they shifted it to a PvE mode. This is what I like to play, which is the Path of Champions. And it's a roguelike card game. You pay as one of, I believe, 75 champions, somewhere around there. There is also a physical card game. That's probably the one you're thinking of. It's called Riftbound. And it is in its early stages, but they've already got a lot of sets. It was controversial in the Legends of Runeterra groups when the card game was announced. But yeah, this is a good game. I very much enjoy it, and I'd highly recommend it to anybody looking for that likes the League of Legends IP and likes card games. This is. So the new champion that just came out today is Hecarim, and we're playing with him right now. So it's fun. Do I play both? Oh, I don't have a lot of people that I could play Riftbound with. I do have the Riftbound starter set, but not really people to play. In fact, the person most likely to play it with just moved 2 states away, so my chances are probably even lower than they were before. So I primarily play Legends of Runeterra this game. Okay.
Flee now!
Oh, I don't want you playing that. Get out of
I
here.
need to believe that one day.
Oh, you can just unshackle it. Dang.
Nothing lasts forever, child. Not even pain.
Let's... Might as well do this. Draw a card. Oh, wow. I have a lot of... I might be able to swing to win here. Am I looking at that right? I do that. No, I can't. Let's go ahead and kill that, though.
Go on, gift me a scar.
Okay. Ooh. So what do you play, Zubin? Kind of working on a little bit on autopilot here so I can talk a bit. Hey. Alright, go ahead and end that. Let's see. I don't like that Wild Claw, not one bit. I want you here, so I must tell you to quit.
Who goes there?
Sorry guys, I know you're hearing my toddler in the back.
Pull the weak.
Blessed by snow and stars.
Finding a toy. Let's
Into
do...
the dark.
Interesting. Oh, you summon a unit that then strikes them because of Trifarian Might. Nice! Okay, yeah, sure, here, take that.
I cannot be broken!
Very nice. Then the ephemeral unit strikes back. That is hilarious. Let's see. I should just be able to swing to the fences here and end them, I think. Once I play this. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright. Let's give it a swing. I have an ephemeral version of the Iron Harbinger, so I can go ahead and get all that value. This surely is enough, right? It might not be. They can block me enough. Oh, that's a... Oh, no. Deal 1 to everything. Oh, my Morgana. That's unfortunate. I might as well go ahead and kill her to draw 2 cards. Let's see what we get. Hecarim. Just 1 turn too late. That's okay.
Familiar.
Okay. Hecarim. Take him out. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and kill. We don't want you to exist as a 15-2 overwhelm. Not on a turn you're about to attack. I am aware they're about to get her back because she'll come back as like a oh, it's the Alpha Wildclaw? So it considers the stats on death, not the stats on
The rest will burn.
or the stats on play, not the stats on death. That's interesting. Ha! Take that! Get out of here. Oh yeah.
Another fine scar.
Nice. Oh my gosh. And they managed to take him out with Trifarian Might. Okay. So I kind of worked my way accidentally into a very strong combo here. Working with the Trifarian Might and the Undying Legion means that if I can kill my own unit to bring them back, especially as ephemeral, then I can have them strike the unit again, so they can do a lot of damage that way. I don't really want to clot my deck with any of the darkness cards that would be useful for Vigor or other spell-based champions. Spell-based champion. Sure, I like Hecarim being cheaper. And what's after this? Yeah, I'll give it a reroll. Ooh! 1 cost on Crumble? Yes, sir. Okay. So now we are here with Ephemeral versus Ephemeral. Going alright? Yeah, we could do this. Alrighty. I could play Morgana on the first turn now. I'm gonna go with the Common-Born Soldier because I want an ephemeral ally to attack, but also I have the Outside Shadows too, so I could have done that. It's fine. Just let him get stronger here. Okay. Oh, it was their turn to attack. Whoops. I did all this posturing like it was my turn to attack. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm so used to the attack token that I forget that I don't always have it first. Oh no. Well, at least they burned their whole hand, I guess. That's fine, we got them. Go ahead and put Issa Dolly here.
Mama told me to stay away from strangers.
I think I played this a bit when it came out. I remember there was this deck with Zed and Elusive that was OP. I could be misremembering though, it's been a while. No, that sounds about right to me. I think I saw Durs is in the chat. He's been here a lot longer. But Zed definitely does benefit from being elusive because his shadow clones can copy his keywords, so anything that he has that can make him scary can be even scarier on the clones. At the very beginning, that probably was even stronger. Let's go and get Morgana in there. I'd like some lifesteal.
Show them what it is to fall.
Alright. Go ahead, get some Shadow Riders. Yes. I mentioned you since I saw you were in there. Was Zed with Elusive strong since the beginning of PvP? Or was that just something that is just like scary at the very beginning and then people got over it quickly? Might as well draw a couple cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take a Bark Beast. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. So this copied. Then it didn't give me 2 copies. Maybe it's because I already drew a copy of it. Could be interesting. So it's single player now. The mode that I am playing is single player. They still have player versus player right now, and it's still it's not like receiving new content, but it is still around. Is there a co-op mode? No, there is not a co-op mode. I don't even know for sure how that worked, but the concept is interesting. Zed aggro I think was always decent, but a lot of times there's just better stuff to do. Yeah, I can do that, but it can still be very scary when you're a new player and you see like, oh man, this guy's attacking me with 2 people and I can't block either. That can always be scary. Man, this Evershade Stalker is just crapping out units as fast as I am. Who is my favorite champion? Ooh, that's a hard choice. There's a lot of good champions. The champion that I probably have the most fun playing myself is Warwick. Warwick is very fun. I like the way that he focuses on doing a lot of damage. There used to be some co-op mode in the lab, but they got rid of them a while ago. There were talks about co-op Path of Champions, but we never got it.
Pain
Oh.
must be felt.
Makes sense. The lab sounds cool. I'm sad I missed that because co-op game modes sound interesting for this. Even some kind of game mode where you're effectively drafting for the other person could be cool. I think I just swing for the fences and win here without them doing anything. Let's see. I enjoy Warwick though. The way that he functions is he scales his entire board by primarily doing damage to things. So it's all about mathematically finding the right ways to damage and do tiny little ticks of damage so that your board gets really strong. Alright. In fact, Warwick just got 2 new cards this patch, and I'll be definitely trying them out next week.
Embrace this ephemeral triumph.
Okay. It had pre-built champions, so you got some of them as an option. Both players chose one, and your goal was to beat the Noxian invasion. So I'm guessing that Noxian champions were not an option. Ooh, free attack! Oh, but you're not hollowed. Or, but you're not ephemeral. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Alright. Fading Memories. Pick a follow, create an ephemeral copy of it in hand. So if I draw that one, I can do it. Let's go. Alright, let's cut a card. Is this Dolly helping me? No. They're immediately getting rid of it. Alright, let's see. Okay. I understand my goal. I didn't have a lot of chance because it's basically just a test stage for co-op. Makes sense. Co-op is something very different from what we have right now, so I can understand that. Let's see. Let me go ahead and click Fading. Oh, I can't do it on a unit in play. No. That's do this. Let's be funny with it.
One and all to the midnight rebel.
Bam.
She's gonna be so happy.
And then we're going to create a copy of him in hand.
You're wearing that? May I see your invite?
Okay. And then I can play him now that he's ephemeral, and he'll get the bonus for all units everywhere. I do wish it was every time allies attack, grant ephemeral allies everywhere +1/+0, but we'll see how well that scales when we get to bigger board. Because it may just be totally fine and I'm out. That's funny. Alright, let's go ahead and, I guess, fill the board. Here we go. Ouch. My units. That's okay. They're back anyway. And here's some more. Okay.
Lady Elise?
From
Where
Bull?
are you?
Go ahead and kill that. Nice. And I get a unit back out of it.
Join us.
Actually, I don't want that thing bloating my deck, so why not have it die on attack? That'll work. Okay, let's have you die. There we go. Okay. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, that's interesting. So it actually beats out... Okay. I was hoping that it was just gonna die, but okay, interesting. Okay. You learn something new every day. Let's take another look at that card. It's in the top of my deck. Next to strike, draw one and place me. Oh, it doesn't say anything about, like, you know... Interesting. I'm a born soldier, why not? A nice thresh they have. Oh, you're playing they're playing the box twice. That's crazy. Why would you do that before my units get summoned, silly AI? Alright. Alright, I can kill you. It's something they specifically changed for cat level 1 because it was obnoxious in PvP. Yeah, that tracks. Hey, I won! All the passive buffs to these ephemeral units really did add up. So, I don't even have the 4-star yet, or the 5-star, or the 6-star. I have the resources for it, but in terms of clearing a 3-star, this was actually one of the easier ones I think I've had. Like, I think this is way easier than Zoe. I think it was faster than Udyr. I think Udyr was just slow. It wasn't as fun as Nunu and Willem, but it also was definitely easier. So, the way that he plays is pretty simple. I don't know about defending with him. That might be a little more difficult. I'm already up to level 28. Hilarious. Okay. I definitely feel like he could be pretty decent. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't have enough time for another adventure before I have to go. So I won't be able to progress any further with Hecarim tonight. But let's go ahead and talk about a few relics that I think will be fun on him. When you get his 6-star, I think Death's Foil is going to be great. It's great on Lilia for similar reasons. When I'm attacking, I can't die, take damage. Then if you summon an ephemeral copy, it won't die, so you can attack with them a second time and get double the value. It also gets around the fact that you don't necessarily want to attack with the 6-cost 5/6 unit and risk losing them, especially in Deadly, where everything's going to be strong enough. But with Death's Foil, that could really help tackle that, so I am going to try that. What else? There is also his relic, Hecarim's Glaive. That's going to be strong on him. Like, you know, it's I have +1 starting mana. Of course it's great. It'll also pair well with the Challenger he gets on summon from his 4-star. And summoning a Shark Chariot is great. Shark Chariot is a very fun card. Basically, every time you attack with ephemerals, get a free ephemeral. Lovely. What else we got here? Mana discounts are great. They'll be good on him. Sentinel's Plate might be something. Spectral Scissors will also be fun, I think, on him. Because that way you can guarantee an ephemeral unit, which is something that... Well, no, actually, I don't think it'll count. Because I think the support effect takes place after the consideration. So I don't think you would get that. Starforge Gauntlets, if you have a way to get him +2 health, would be good for the extra mana. And he's not compatible with Strength of Stone. Beast Within, I'm seeing a lot of people running Beast Within to help scale. Scissors works with his Rider. Yes, it does work with the Rider, but it also doesn't count for the star power. I've seen some complaints that the star power does not consider units made ephemeral once the attack is declared. So, like, let's say I'm playing Stirred Spirits, and I'm supporting my unit. I am hearing that if that's the only ephemeral unit is the one Stirred Spirit makes, it won't count as an ephemeral and give ephemeral units everywhere +1/+1. So it's still good on Hecarim because it's a lot of power. You make a unit very strong, you get them all those accumulated stat buffs, but it won't trigger the +1 everywhere if they're the only, unfortunately. So I'll definitely give it a try though, because I still think it's going to be good on him. Like, I'm thinking like Death's Foil, Spectral Scissors, and like a Beast Within or something like that. Now, the next time I do a run with him, I will do Third Forge, and if I'll probably be doing a Fizz run off stream, just because I have time for a full run here. We got all the way to level 29, which means we got the last upgrades. You have the Iron Harbinger having Shadow Totem. That's nice because that means for 3 mana now you have that. Arc Beast has Squirrel Crush, which is a consolation prize, and the Cumberborn Soldier has Chain Pass, which is also a consolation prize. Right, let's see. Oh, and my region is now up too. I think, yes, I'll do the 4-star into Biz here. Okay, we have 10 minutes. Let's talk about something we can do in 10 minutes. Let's talk about the new stuff. Warwick. Warwick has a new pair of cards in his deck. So 3 cards have changed. Oh, Zubin, howdy, thanks for the follow. Yes, I appreciate that. And the follower notification worked, but the sub notification didn't. That's weird. I'll have to figure that out. Alright. Warwick has 2 new cards, and one of his cards' items has changed. So, previously, this was Jury Rig. We now have the Chemtech Needle Nose. Deal 1 to a random enemy to grant me +1/+1. I was hoping when I saw this card that it was going to have Elusive, but it looks like they instead gave it Challenger. And I'm not that upset, honestly. I think Challenger, it sounds weird to see Warwick and like his whole gimmick of where is his 2-star? Bloodhunt should normally give you all that vulnerable that you need, but sometimes you just run into that situation where you, like, maybe there's a tough unit, or they played a unit after you played Bloodhunt, so you couldn't make them vulnerable, or you couldn't make all units vulnerable that you wanted to. So this isn't bad. I do think that this card is not going to get more than 1 hit off into anything deadly or higher. Just because, I mean, at this, you'll be a 1/2 or more power with Challenger. It's like, yeah, you're gonna die, but you're gonna serve your purpose, which is to take something away. Test subject number 2 got added as well. And this one is replacing the Sump Dredger, which is a straight upgrade. Sump Dredger was not feeling that good. But test subject number 2, if I survive damage this round, grant me +0/+1 and a random keyword. It's also going to be every time it strikes, it's going to draw a card. Stop. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. It'll also be tough, which is going to help it survive. If you get regeneration on this, it's going to scale up pretty fast. So that's nice. Also, not enough people probably know this. This is a nice little cameo. Singed is in here, and I believe this is the first time Singed has actually appeared in Legends of Runeterra. So it's cool to see him there, and the art is nice. It's nice to see some new cards here. And there's Warwick behind him for some reason, like he's a bouncer. But this is a straight upgrade over the Sump Dredger. He was kind of out of place, and his entire purpose was to draw. So now that she has the Entrancing Lure, it's in a sense even better, because they will draw a card, and then... Now, the Chemtech Needle Nose did replace Jury Rig, which was actually a really good card. Having a burst speed unit that could have had Trifarian Might, it could have had Titanic Wake. Its burst speed for 1 cost was great. And it had Invoke on it, which would help you fill the cards in your hand, because Warwick had a drawing problem. So it is a little sad to see that go, but all in all, I do think for flavor, his deck is super improved. Now, there is one other change. Caustic Rift, I am 90% certain, had Elixir of Sorcery, so it was duplicated. So for 2 mana, you could deal 1/2 damage to all enemies and give all your units +2/+2, which is really nice. And it was also deal 1 damage to all enemies twice, so it was a lot of damage procs. That is from Constellation. Well, you say that, but I have that. I have Caustic Rift has Elixir of Sorcery, but it's not on the card. See, I have this node, but it's not on the card. Oh, okay, so it just didn't show up. Okay. Now I'm understanding why it's not showing up. Okay. Well, that feels good at least. I swear though, that might be crazy. One of Warwick's cards lost a item. I don't believe the Sump Dredger had 2 items on it. Didn't the Sump Dredger just have Barrier? If it only had Barrier, then I'm kind of confused on where this extra item came from. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, those are the 10. Something lost a card item for this to have 2 items. It had did Sump Dredger also have stats? Okay, it had Barrier. Sump Dredger had Barrier. I do know that. Okay. So Sump Dredger was replaced completely with Test Subject number 2. I think Test Subject number 2 is both a better flavor card and a better strength card. So I'm pretty happy. You think it had Salad Shield? No, it didn't. It didn't have the big shield. It didn't have the Savage Shield. Because the main goal of this was to fix one of the biggest problems Warwick had, which was none of his units were tanky enough to actually get use from his 6-star. So the Sump Dredger had Barrier, and it was a 3-2. That was its entire gimmick, was just that it had Barrier, and that it drew a card. We can always look at what it had. Yeah, we could look in the past. Legends of Runeterra, Warwick deck. Item. Hey. Let's see. Does it show it on this? It does not. Okay. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Okay. Okay. Oh, darn. It's already been... The wiki... They're too good. They've already replaced the wiki. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sump Dredger with Locket of the Iron Solari. Oh, okay. It's the Clump of Wumps. The Clump of Wumps lost a card. So, the Clump of Wumps before had Pickaxe. I guess I could just show this on stream too, huh? Hey, I have this. Hey! Leveling up changes got replaced, so the standard star chart was replaced with the Skirmisher Saber. The Sump Dredger had Locket of the Iron Solari, and they gave it a Trancing Lure, and the Clump of Wumps had Pickaxe, and now it has Chain Vest on the Test Subject number 2. I think it's fine. The Pickaxe wasn't game-breaking, and I want this card to succeed. So I'm quite happy that it has that. Yeah, the Pickaxe wasn't felt. It technically was double value because of the Shadow Totem, but it's an improvement. I think that Test Subject number 2 is going to be really fun, and next week on stream, this is going to be my focus, is I'm going to try to play Warwick. Just enjoy him a bit, because Warwick's one of my favorite people. That said, he wasn't the only one. Mbessa was also here. Mbessa also got a new card. She got Maddie. She also got a big benefit here of Rictus now has his own card art. Woo! Well, okay, it's shared with Maddie, but still, Rictus is not a picture from Arcane anymore. Massive changes, guys. Now, I'm going to quickly look up what he had, but if I remember correctly, what they had on the unit was like, okay. Previously, this was a Blade Squire, the Maddie card, and instead of having a Serrated Dirk on Blade Squire, so just fearsome, now Maddie has the Flash Bomb Satchel. Now, my first reaction was like, I don't think this is good, but I'm actually kind of growing on this a little bit. So the reason I wasn't happy was that Mbessa's star power didn't really synergize well with Maddie's effect of dealing 1 supported ally to give me +1 in elusive. Great thematics of Maddie. She's a traitor. She is a very nasty person. But also this Flash Bomb Satchel is really nice. because of Ambessa's conscription, you can duplicate it and put a lot of flash bomb traps into the enemy deck. That's another option now. So you go from a selfless card with the Blade Squire, whose purpose was to die, so that he could give you reforges and give your units barrier. But now you've got a little bit of a more selfish unit that can still threaten the enemy by doing other offensive threats. So I'm actually I'm growing on this Maddie. And thematically, just straight up improvement. This was a good change. Looking forward to this. So next week I'll be focusing on both Ambessa and Warwick, playing a little bit of each of them, and we're going to see what we can do. But that, and I'll also level up Warwick off stream, or Warwick Hecarim. I'll probably do like Fizz and maybe like a 6-star adventure. I will try to do a Zoe run with Hecarim on stream, so my suffering can be streamed to the world. But that was all the time that we had today. It's about time for our baby to go to bed, and I will have to help take care of that. So I'm gonna send you to the only other streamer on Legends of Runeterra right now, Trules. Please give him my best. It has been cool seeing everybody today, and I appreciate you guys. So thank you all for coming. It was a lot of fun. It's cool talking to some of y'all. I do hope to see some of you again. Some of you that have been here every time, thank you. And those of you that are new, thank you as well. So, how do I do this? Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a raid. Wish everybody the best, and have a wonderful week. I will catch you next week. And bye.